All right. Okay. You ready?
Yeah. Well, Morgan, the day we've been waiting for is finally here. It's a day I will always remember, for it is the day I married my best friend. With today being our wedding day, I couldn't help but think about the first time I saw you. I will always remember that day, for it seemed like yesterday. You walked in the movie theater in your Snowbiz t-shirt. Deep down, I was thinking, could this be love at first sight?
I met you in 2014. I never would have guessed I would have been lucky enough to be your future wife. We've grown so much together, and it's been an honor to love you throughout the years. First as a friend, and now as my husband. When I was 16, I fell for the boy who always had the funniest stories and was always making everyone laugh. Your lighthearted sense of humor was something that I admired and adored.
Like it?
This beautiful young woman came in with a smile that lights up the world, and with eyes that I couldn't help but get lost in. Although I was a little shy to talk to you at first, I immediately knew I wanted to date you and have you in my life.
I'm crying already. Thank you.
It's beautiful. Let me try. Okay, now that my eyes are on you, how are you looking?
When I was 17, I fell for the boy who came back from college to work at the cinema and told me all of the new stories from MSU. I love to hear the way you told stories and would give me advice on where to go to college. It was no shock that I chose Missouri State.
Lord, I just thank you so much for today. I thank you for just the opportunity for all of us to get to come together and celebrate Morgan and Austin's marriage. Lord, I pray over their marriage, help them to grow closer to one another and closer to you in the process. I pray that they would love like you love, with a sacrificial and selfless love, and that they would just feel an overwhelming sense of peace today as they come together as one. And I just thank you for the love that you bless them with.
No matter what, college was the best time of my life where I had you in it. And it was about to get even better when on December 18th, 2018, you asked me to be your boyfriend. After jumping around my bedroom so happily, I remember responding with yes. Saying yes to be your boyfriend was the easiest decision I've ever made.
When I was 18, I fell for the boy who lovingly looked after me during my crazy freshman year. I will always appreciate the way you protected me and cared for me even when I didn't deserve it.
Welcome to the wedding of Austin and Morgan. Austin, I'll never forget when you sat in my office and told me the story of how you finally worked up the courage to ask Morgan to be your date at your fraternity's formal, how you finally worked up the courage to go in for a hug at the end of the night, and how Morgan responded not with a hug, but with a fist bump. You two were clearly just friends. How wonderful is it today to see a union which began in many ways with a fist bump now begin anew today, not with a closed hand, but with an open hand on which you will soon place rings.
In the 2 years of us dating, you have shown me how to love, be one with my emotions, shown me patience, shown me God, and above all else, countless memories. You have brought me pure joy and happiness, and for these reasons, and many more, is why I truly love you so deeply.
It is my happy privilege to declare that from this day forward, you are husband and wife. What God has joined together, let no man separate. Austin, you may kiss your bride. Pleasure to introduce you to Mr. and Mrs. Austin Schrader.
When I was 19, I fell for the boy who I would randomly see around campus and would always greet me with a sweet smile. I love the way you cared for me through all the hard conversations and deep questions, and that you always listened to me and made me feel valued.
From this day forward, we will forever be known as husband and wife, and I wanted you to know that I love you. You're the first and only girl that I ever truly loved.
When I was 21, I fell for the man who reminded me of God's goodness. I prayed for a man who was going to love me unconditionally, pursue me wholeheartedly, and to strive to bring our relationship joy. I was given the perfect life partner in you.
As your husband, I promise I will always love you. I will continue to love you and date you for the rest of my life. Whether that date is our first movie dates, exploring cities, or just spending quality time with each other, I promise to make the most of it and love you unconditionally.
We were texting about Austin. I asked, do you like him a lot? I think you really like him a lot. And around that time was when I knew Austin was someone really special.
For love is not a measure of your ability to receive, but your ability to give and then give some more.
I look forward to this journey that God has in store for the both of us, from buying a home to raising Zion and eventually raising a family with you.
These are just a few of the promises I make to you today and forever. I love you.